Welcome to the Aquaflow Crypto Lab. Today we have 6 charts to review. We are going to start with the big picture chart as it explains why XRP is currently going down. Then we are going to have a look at the XRP Bull Bear Index as it gives us the sentiment of the market. As we know that XRP is currently in a bull market, I will show you the update of the XRP buy-sell indicator. You know about the cloud chart, so I will share what I think about it right now. This is the channel chart, the chart that I showed in my previous video, and this chart should trigger the Bullrun. And the last chart of the day will be the Moonshot Chart. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Now, let's begin. As I said, this will be the first chart of the day. Let's start with a quick summary of what this chart is all about. The most important line on this chart is the bull market support with the blue dots. And right now, XRP is still above the bull market support, right? So technically, we are still in a bull market. Then we have the bull bear band with the red color, the orange color, and the green color that you can see. Right now, we know that we went from the red color to the orange color. So during this phase, we were in a transition phase. And after this, we had a breakout above the band, meaning that the market was transitioning into a bull market. But each time that XRP make it out of the band by going above it, we know that we have to retest it. This is what happened just right here. We went up and we went down to retest the top of the band. We failed, so we went down further to retest the bottom of it and the bull market support with the blue dots. Then we have some consolidation and we went up again to try to go above the band, and we tried to use it as support. And this time we stayed longer, right? But it was still a downtrend, you can see here. And because of this, we were pushed to the downside. And as you can see, we penetrated the band again. And right now we are using it as a resistance. And despite the fact that XRP during this entire phase has been in an uptrend, as you can see, because we have higher lows every time. So this means that globally XRP is going up. Here, since this top, we have been in a downtrend. And as you can see, during this entire phase, it seems that XRP is pushed to the downside. As I said in my previous videos, here we had a beautiful confluence point between the 180 weeks exponential moving average and the bull market support with the blue dots. And it was for this reason that the price went from here to here, right? Because it was attracted to this confluence point. In the past, this is what happened, for example, when we had this confluence point. You remember, we have a cross between the bull market support and the moving average. And because of this, the price was there and it went all the way up to catch this confluence point. This is, for example, what happened just right here also. We have the moving average and we have the bull market support going down, and the price went from here to here because it was attracted to this area of confluence. So it doesn't happen all the time, but we always have to pay attention to these confluence points because we can have an idea of what possible scenarios could happen. Do you see this straight line? This is a clear downtrend, right? But at the same time, we have the blue market support going up like this, meaning that the price is currently stuck between this line and the bull market support. And now it doesn't remain a lot of space, as you can see, to have the final move, to have a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. For this week, currently the bull market support is around 52 cents, as you can see, but starting next week, it will be around a little bit more than 53 cents. I remind you also that XRP didn't touch the bull market support when we were there. We were very close, but we didn't touch it. And here also, we were very close, but we didn't touch it. So since the breakout, when we were below it during this bear market, we have our breakout, we went above it, but this is actually the first time that we retest the bull market support since the breakout. This is key because this will decide whether or not XRP is able to go up. Indeed, we know that when XRP finds a good support on the bull market support, the next move is the moon, right? You remember here, breakout, we touch the bull market support and then we go up. We went down, we touched the bull market support, we went up, right? Here we touched the bull market support, we went up. So this is a wonderful support and this is the first time that we touch it since this breakout. So if you are bullish on XRP, this could be our final test, right? Before going up, because we have the bull bear band with the top of the band going down, meaning that the band is getting tighter and tighter because at the same time the bottom of the band is going up. As you can see, it's very, very clear on this chart. We have the top of the band going down, the top of the band going up. At the same time, we have the bull market support with the blue dots going up. So the future weeks should be very interesting because it will decide of the future of the whole crypto market and especially of XRP. And as I say in all my videos, if we are not able to maintain this level, right? And if we go below the bull market support, we would be in big trouble. So let's hope for the best, and anyway, we will track everything on this channel. So I remind you that the key level to watch for the next 3 weeks is around 53 cents. Now let's move to the next chart, the XRP Bull Bear Index. So this chart is very straightforward. As you can see with the string line, we are still in a bull market, right? Because we had the red dots, green dots during this entire bull phase, then red dots again during this bear market, and right now we are currently in a bull market. Oh sorry, usually I use this chart with the 23 days time frame. It's a little bit better. And as you can see, we've been using this line as a very, very strong support for multiple candles in a row. And in this market, I've never seen such a clean support. Every time you can see that we touch the line, but we have a nice bounce to the upside. Here it was the case, here again, here again, here again, here again, here again. So each candle is touching the line. And the only candles that didn't touch it were these 3 ones. And the last one, the current one, is currently touching the line again. So this confirms how important this string line is for the bull market. And if we see XRP going below it, we would be in big trouble. Currently, the line is around 50, a little bit less than 53 cents. The current 23 days candle will close on the 24th of January, meaning next week. So we will pay attention to the closing price of the current candle. At the same time, we have the XRP Bull Bear Index. And as you can see, XRP is still mostly bullish. Indeed, here we have no red dots and we have only 2 white dots. So I know that it looks very scary because XRP is very close to the string line, and the only time that we tried to take off with this candle, we got rejected strongly to the downside and we retested the line, right? And right now we are retesting the line again, so it looks a little bit bearish. But if we look at the Bull Bear Index, we can see that XRP is still mostly bullish, and this is a very, very strong support for us. So as long as we keep on bouncing from this level, we are good, guys. And as I shared with you in the previous charts, you see that currently we are in a small downtrend, but we should know soon about the next breakout, whether it should be to the downside or finally to the upside. I hope it's clear. Let's move to the XRP buy-sell indicator. As I said, we are currently in a bull market, That's why we want to pay attention to the sell signals. The most recent one was this one, right? And I warn you that every time that we have such a signal, we have a strong move to the downside. Here we went down, right? Here we had the SEC sell-off just after. And here it was our most recent major top. Then we went down, we found some support on the string line, right? And after this, we had this signal. It means that we had only one red dot on this indicator. But you can see that every time that we have one dot, here we have a series of one dots, right? And we got rejected to the downside. Here we have one rejection, one again, rejection, right? And here again, we have a rejection to the downside. And the most recent one was this one. So we could expect a retest of the string line because of this. And this is what happened with this candle just after. That's all about the buy-sell signal indicator, and I really hope that the next time we'll talk about it, it will be when XRP will be much higher than this. Now we can move to the cloud chart. On this chart, on the cloud chart, nothing has changed, guys. Why? Because look, we have still this candle, the current candle, and XRP and the bulls are fighting to have a close of this candle either inside the cloud or above it. I remind you that since the breakout with this candle, we've been trending inside or above the cloud, and each candle that you can see has a closing price either inside the cloud or above it. That's why we absolutely need XRP to fight to have a close inside the cloud or above it. If we hide the candles with this, like this, and we zoom in, you can see that the bottom of the cloud is currently around 58 cents. And as I said, this candle will close next week, so there are 7 days remaining before knowing the closing price. Closing below the cloud would be a first warning sign that XRP could go lower. Indeed, the bulls fought again and again to prevent this from happening. So we want XRP to go up. I hope it's clear. We are still above the green line, which is good, but I'm paying attention to this and to the cloud. We can move to the next chart, the brand new chart that I shared with you in my previous video, the channel chart. Let me remind you the key elements on this chart. We have the most important line on this chart for the price is this red line, right? Why? Because we have this pivot point, a second one, a third one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just right here, 11, 12, right? 13, 14, and 15 and 16. So you understand how important this line is. The second element on this chart is I am using the bull market support with the blue dots, as you can see, and XRP with this line is stuck in a channel. Here we have the top of the bull market support. Here we have the top of the bull market support, right? So this is the top of the channel, and then we have the bottom of the channel with this bottom, and currently you see that XRP is fighting to prevent the bull market support from crossing the green band. So far so good, and the bull market support is still in the channel. In addition, here we have a beautiful support of the bull market support on the yellow line, and here we have a beautiful support of the bull market support on the yellow line. And even here we have a beautiful support, and here a beautiful resistance on the green line. That said, what I'm currently waiting for is the cross between the yellow line and the green area that you see just right here. Why? Because as soon as we had the yellow line crossing this area just right here, it triggered the moonshot, right? And right now we are very close to have this cross. Currently we have the price that is very close to the green band. But what I'm paying attention to is the yellow line. When the yellow line will cross this area, right? Because if history repeats again, we should have a nice move to the upside after the cross. Of course, there is no guarantee, but watch my previous video and you will understand why this scenario is very probable. So XRP can react at the end of the month, next month, even in March or in April, but it should definitely be at the beginning of the year or first half of the year. Now we can switch to the last chart of the day, the Moonshot Chart. This chart and this indicator is very straightforward. When the yellow line goes below the green line and red line, we are in a bear market, and above it we have moonshots and we are in a bull market. And we know that in the current cycle that we are in, just right here, we had our breakout, right? Because we have our cross, we have this move to the upside, and we had the yellow line going up, then down because of the dump just right here. And after this, we were saved. Why? Because the yellow line was going down, but the bulls pushed the price to the upside to prevent the yellow line from crossing the green line. That's how we knew that we were still in a bull market. After this, we have a move to the upside, but we went down again to retest this area. And you know that every time that we go above the yellow line, we always have at some point to retest it as a support before going further. And here we went up, then down, we couldn't hold the level and we went down, right? Here we went up, then down, we couldn't hold the level, that's why we went down. And as long as XRP is not able to go above the yellow line to use it as a support, as a solid support, and to confirm that it is a solid support, it will not be able to go up. Currently, XRP is stuck between the yellow line and the green line, and in order to go up, we absolutely have to prevent XRP and the yellow line, especially the yellow line, to go down, because if the yellow line crosses the green line, we are in big trouble, guys. So now you know everything. You know the current status of the market. You know the key levels to watch. You know the possible scenarios. And if you want to share what you believe, what you think will happen, let me a comment in the comment section. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. That's all for today's video, and as always, time will tell.